Hello, hello. Welcome. Well, if you're watching the replay and don't know me, my name is Linda. I'm Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I'm Norwegian. I love to crochet. What? Are there 13 people here already? And seriously, everybody wants to chat, knit, and crochet with me? That is awesome. Well, welcome. I am knitting as best as I can. I have so much I have to do. Hi, Rosie. I was expecting you. Very nice to see. Well, 3, that's more like it. I mean, that's more normal. I think there may have been a little mistake showing that there were 13 people here already after 1 minute. That was crazy. Would have been cool though, but 3 is more like it. I am knitting and knitting like a crazy person. I actually spent the afternoon making some plushies from the calendar. Hi, Samantha. Welcome. So nice to see your name as well. Yeah, I was making this afternoon. I went home after school. After I had my classes, I went home straight away, which I normally don't do. It's been like, I don't know, a couple of months since I've done that last. I normally have something I need to do or a meeting or whatever. But today I thought, no, I'm not going to prepare anything for next week. So let me just go home. I have something I have to prepare for tomorrow, but that I can do it from at home. And I still haven't done that. It's not that I need to do it, but I would like to. One of the things I have to do, because I'm going to write all my pupils a little hello note or whatever, a Christmas note. That's going to be quick. And I'll print it out tomorrow. But I was thinking about making a little contest, taking like an eye of one of the children and the mouth of another, and letting them try to see who it is. That is a kind of a cool exercise that I like to do with my pupils. So I may do that, but I don't think I will have time, because when we're done, it's going to be close to midnight. So probably I won't do it. Decreasing here and there. There, and then, yeah, here. Let me see. There we are. Oh, Rosa says, I just read from Manuela that her dog Shadow died Monday. Oh, yeah, I feel sad for her. Absolutely. Shadow, I love that name also. That's a pity. Was he old? Maybe he was older, so it was kind of due, but it's always sad when somebody or something that you're very attached to, when they go away. Of course. Yeah. What are you working on? Are you just relaxing? Trying to help me, saying like, go Linda, come on, get knitting. Knit like a crazy person. I have connected the sleeves to this body, so I've started the decreasing part. Hi, Linda Snyder. So I've started the decreasing part, but it is a long way left. Here we go. You can see, oh, it's bent here, folded. There is the down, and then up to here. So I started the decreasing part just slightly. And Samantha says, I'm making Mobius balls for Christmas. presents for my grandchildren. Mobius balls. What on earth is that? I've never heard that before. Let me check it out. Mobius balls. There. Mobius balls. Oh, fidget balls. Ah. And Linda spent the day on the phone with customer service. Oh, I was thinking, oh, you have a customer you're crocheting for customer service, trying to transfer my phone account to a new phone. So not much done today. Bummer. That's a bummer. It's like an infinity loop. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that you can fold and fold and fold and it never ends. I made that as a card once. I found a tutorial how to make an infinity card. That is really cool. You fold it and fold it and fold it, and it turns up. It has, I think, 4 different pages, or so per se, so to say, so to speak, and it's pretty cool. Let me take this a little bit down so you can see my knitting. And Rose says, at the moment, relaxing and thinking about how to make the wave sweater in 2 parts, not 4, arms included. Really? I would say 3. Or do you mean, well, I normally have gone in the rounds. It's a bit, it can be a little bit tricky, but I think it's more tricky if you go back and forth. For me, it is. But if you go in the rounds, and then I attach the sleeves here, so it's per se, it's in one part, one piece, kind of. But of course, when you come here, you have to take the front and the back. But, And Samantha says, if you make it big enough, it can become a ball. If you, yeah, Rosie also hates to do the phone stuff. Yes, and they please press 2, and then you pressed number 1, you pressed number 9, you pressed number 6 or whatever, and then you come back to start sometimes. Or you get through and they say, oh, you need to call somebody else. Thank you so much. We had our show yesterday and it was so nice. Really, really nice. I have this little girl in my class who got to sing the first verse of one of the songs because the one that should have sung that, she was sick. And since we had already sung that song in our class with the parents, she knew it, she could do it, she wanted to. So that was no big deal. So she did. And the other one sang the second verse, and that was planned. And then, well, the 2 next one, they also sang their part, or the third verse. I'm a bit bummed at this part here because there is a mistake of some sort. Don't like this. I think I have to need to do something extra here later. Attach some stitches, sew them on. Let's see. I am supposed to decrease now, but I'm not sure if it's that one or is it. Let me see here. There. It seems like it's there. It should be. Okay. So decrease now. 1, 2 off, knit them from behind, then the white, then the blue, and then knit them from the front, these two. There we go. No. No. What? No. Okay, this is going to be white as well. Okay. There we go. And now I'm not going to decrease because I did that on the last, or increase, I mean, not decrease. I did that on my last round. And then a blue and then the white ones. And then we are on track. Yeah. And Rosie says, I want to have the waves the same direction as at the body. If you have the waves like that, and you want that on the sleeves as well, is that what you're saying? Or do you want them to go up and down? We're going down. Da, da, da. Hello, Lori. There you are. Lovely as always. All of you, all of us. I don't know. I have been so busy. This week has been so many things. With the show yesterday, it went so well. And today we had we were making some Santas, or just the hats and the beard with the nose. But there was so much preparation for that, so I stayed behind last night. So I was at work until almost 10 o'clock before I got home, and I knitted again for a couple of hours before I went to bed, because I just have to knit. And of course I made a couple of mistakes because I was tired, so I had to not frog it. Well, yeah, this afternoon when I came home I had to frog something, but that I already knew this morning because I was knitting a little bit. I had made one part with 3 blue lines instead of 2. And that was not good at all. So I had to go back, but it was just less than one round. But when you do that, look now also, I'm kind of making, I don't know if you can see it. I kind of taken 2 white on top of each other. That's wrong. This I did like at least twice last night. So I had to correct it. Now I just saw it straight away. Luckily, because my eyes aren't that sleepy as they were yesterday. Yesternight. Ooh la la. Roses, oh, Linda Snyder, sorry, mixed you up with Sam. Ah. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Lori says, just got home from a doctor's appointment when then hubby took me out to lunch. Oh, that's nice. Going out for lunch. And Rosie will send a picture when problem solved. Okay, good. Very good, very good. Yes, how are you, Lori? Asks Rosie. How are you all? Are you having a nice day? Is it a stressful day? Are you relaxing? Looking forward to Christmas? All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, so I can wish you Merry Christmas. I can't do that whistling, unfortunately. But anyways, we've been listening to a lot of Christmas songs today, just having it on in the background. And what I've been doing today, in the afternoon, well, yesterday I didn't pick my project for the 17th, which was yesterday, right? Yeah. I didn't pick it yesterday. I picked it this afternoon. And I also picked number 18 because that's today. And I also picked number 19, and that's tomorrow. And I did all three of them. Shall I give you a little sneak peek? First, it was a mallard. Then it was an octopus. And then it was a Santa. And I did not want to do a Santa because they're so big. I mean, there's so much work. I used a lot of time, spent a lot of time using it. So I made a small one. And with these floppy arms, I mean, just, and the legs combined together. So the head part is kind of the same, more or less, but the rest is kind of different. It kind of looks more or less the same, but it's not. So a little sneak peek at what is from my calendar. And I could spend, actually, I went home, I was at home at 2:30, more or less, and I spent the afternoon out on the terrace because today it was really warm out. It was like 24 degrees Celsius, so it was really, really nice. The sun was really warm. But then at 5:15, the sun went behind the trees and was kind of setting, and then it was a little chilly. So I stepped inside and I started. I knitted. Well, actually, I prepared something for tomorrow because I'm going to write my children some notes on a heart. I used some cardboard, cardboard stock, red, and made some hearts. And tomorrow I'm going to glue on the words that I'm going to write on the computer or on the Mac. I haven't done that yet because I've been knitting. But I think it's going to be quick. They are 10. Actually, 11, but one went to Norway this morning. So here you won't be receiving it, at least not now. I didn't know about it before yesterday evening, so I didn't have time to make him anything either. So then it's just 10. And Rosie, accomplished. That means you sent me a photo? Does it mean that you have sent me a photo then, Rosie? And Lori says, the wind is kicking me in the head. Oh, but the doctor was my neurologist to tell me about the lumbar puncture spinal tap results. Oh, you put taken out? I'm going to do a little video about it for Sunday. All is well. I'm very glad that everything is well. Yeah, but the wind is kicking me in the head. Is that part? Is it that it's just very windy now, or is it a part of that you're not feeling well that you went to the doctors? Or are they two separate things? Hi, Renee. Hello. Welcome back. You're becoming a regular. I'm really, really happy about that. Thank you so much, Renee. That's awesome. Oh, look at the. I would really appreciate it also if you give me the thumbs up. It's so easy to forget. I know. Made a mistake. What? Yeah. So, and there's it just that just means the wind is making my head hurt. Oh, okay. And yeah, Renee's glad to be here. Thank you so much. And Lawyer says, yes, I forgot to do my thumbs up. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you so much. Very nice. Tomorrow I'm going to the, hopefully, I think so. I'm going to the ranch again to visit my friend, and I'm going to stay for some days. But I'm a little bit hesitant because I need to do these sweaters. But she's promised me, well, she's told me that she can help me. She can start the ribbing on the next sweater. And she will definitely do the neckline. But if I have not finished this, which I will not have, when I come up to here, she's gonna take over. But when I bring this tomorrow, I can knit up to here while she makes the ribbing on this next sweater. But I have to find the color. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Well, I have to count the skeins because don't think I have enough of this blue. But she said, the owner or my client said that it's okay if it's brown or if it's lighter blue, that's okay. So I will just have to count my skeins and see what I'll go for, and email her or sending her a little photo of that, probably. Let me see. Okay, now no. What? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So these two are white. Renee says, I just got done publishing a new video and you were here. Ah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, we'll have to check that out later. And then that Laurie says as well. And Rosie says, today I went to the pharmacy, got my prescriptions, then I got groceries in the next shop and forgot the pharmacy bag there. Did not notice until an hour later, so I had to go out again. Oof, that's always a bummer when you have to do that, yeah. Yeah, it was still there. That's, of course. Hello, Brianna. I think it's been some while since you have been here, hasn't it? Or did you step by one of these days? I think it's been a while, some weeks or so. But I'm so happy you're here. It's approaching Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. I don't know the lyrics. La 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 ba da ba da 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 dum da. Actually, that is one part of the Vlogmas I have not done yet. I have not sat down at the piano singing. I guess that must be for Christmas Eve, my last day of Vlogmas. I'm thinking that will have to be for that day. And I think there is actually a piano there, so I can. What am I doing? Make a mistake. So I can do it there as well. But then I have to bring my notes, my partiture, whatever it's called. Brian says, I caught one last week. Yeah. But before that, it had been a while. Yeah. It was more or less what I sensed, Like, oh, it's been a while, but was it a while? Was it just now? So, yeah. Happy, happy, happy. Because I'm happy that clap along if you feel happiness do. Because I'm happy do. So I am knitting and knitting and knitting and knitting. It's kind of boring that I'm just knitting. I am really looking forward to doing some other knitting because in between, well, after Christmas, when I'm done with this, I can start on the rest of the order from her, at least some of the order, which is not sweaters. I have some sweaters as well. Actually, there will be 3 sweaters. One that just has this part from here and up. I'm getting 3 skeins from Norway, the 28th. And then there will be 2 other sweaters that she has ordered. That will be for January. But she has also asked me for some hats. And I am not sure what type. Well, I know the type more or less, but if she wants them double-stranded or not, I'll just have to ask her when I deliver these ones or the one for Chris. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Pray for them swinging, praise for the morning, praise for them singing, fresh from the world. Do, 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 do. And Laura says, I believe I will be putting my conversation with you out next Tuesday. Oh, really? Like the 22nd, not 20. The 23rd, or do you mean the 30th? Next Tuesday, I guess that will be next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, right? So it will be the 30th, I guess. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, a little bit nerve-wracking. The 23rd now. Okay. How is your owl from the Advent calendar? Yeah, it was hilarious, right? Yeah. Well, first it was this one. This was good. This was pretty nice and good, I think. I just did this these highlights. I call them accents, but it was highlights. And then the one you're talking about, it's so small I can't find. Yeah, no, it's so small I can't find it. It is here somewhere. I just moved it over. Where is it? Where is it? Maybe it's behind here. Under here. Did it fall down? Where'd it go? I think it went for a swim or something. Let me see. This was the owl that I already had from this summer. Then I made this owl for the calendar. I also made this dog, which looks cool from the front. It looks like a dog from here. Then I made these small legs and just a small tail like that. And I think it's okay. But where is that other? Ah, here it is. It was just hiding under something. Here it is, the little owl. I was just, oh no, I don't want to make anymore. I had the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and the 16th. 6 things yesterday. No, yesterday? No. I made them all on Tuesday, yeah. And I think this was the last thing that I did. I'm not sure, but I was just, oh no, not another thing and another owl. Well, let me make it the smallest I can. Also, the snowman. Well, when it got his nose, we could tell it was a snowman instead of a ghost. But it kind of resembled like as a ghost, right? It looked like a ghost, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, Rosa says it was very entertaining. And Laura says, I keep having this exact miscommunication with my husband. Oh, with the next week. I should say this Tuesday, but in my brain, it's the next one coming. Yeah. For me, it's the next. It's not the upcoming, but the next. Yeah, these are just, well, especially this is just crazy. I hardly could make these eyes. But you can tell that it is an owl, can't you? Yes, you can. You really can. Just because of these big eyes. Compared to the head, extremely big. Yeah, Brianna says, I am laughing so hard at it. And Rosa says she is looking forward to the Christmas feast. That's for sure. The owl, you mean? Yeah, really. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Christmas. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! And I'm actually having to bring home the cats that we have at school, try to put them in the washing machine and see if they can be washed. We know that cats don't like water, but I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. I think maybe I should just put them on a rapid program for 30 minutes first. And if that goes well, maybe I can do an ordinary wash if they don't turn out too good or too well. You see now there, and let me move the stitch marker up here and there and there. I will have to do this and this and that and so. And now let's see what you're writing here. Brianna says, yes, I can tell it's an owl. Yeah, a very, very hungry owl. Yeah, I'm still cracking up at it. Yeah, it was just to get all of those things done. I needed to do something small because I had to knit. I can't do all of these brushes. I should never have made this calendar with just plushies. I should have said, today you are going to knit. Work on the sweaters. That would have made it a bit easier for me. And Brianna says, you could make it an ornament for your little tree. That is true. Yeah, I'm going to bring it. Well, my friend doesn't have a Christmas tree, and I actually didn't put up mine. I didn't. But I can hang it. I can hang it on that little tree. Yes, I can do that. Then I will have to make a little something to hang him from, or her, or whatever. Let's see, where do I have this gray? It's not that gray. Here it is. Let's just make a little. How did I do this? Did I just chain? I'm gonna just chain. A 3.0? No way. I'm gonna do a 5 because my 4 is not here. But a 5 with a. Should I do this? No, a regular. A regular chain it is. Or should it be there? Oh, I'm kind of confused. I mean, okay then. Come on. Will you loosen up a little bit, please? That's enough, but I think maybe I should do it a little bigger. Where is the scissors? There it is. Cut it off. Take it out. Should weave in this. Where do I have the... Oh, no. I don't think I have a big needle here now. I have it in my bag right next to me. Because I brought this out on the terrace this afternoon. Oh, that was not... That was my hook. And... Oh my goodness. Things have been falling out. What? Seriously? Here we go. Yeah, my needles. There. Just weaving it in. No. Why am I weaving it in? It's better that I just pull it through. Let's see. I'll use this small now. Pulling it through. There we go. And then I'm gonna make this knot. And of course, this is gonna be done just there. No, not good enough. Yeah, there. Like that. Let's cut this off. And then maybe we can hide this. Well, I can hang this now on this tree, sort of. Woo-hoo. Oh, it's kind of heavy. You can hang there. So you can see it even. Oh, whoops. Hello, Magic Frog Crochet. I'm wondering, have we met? I mean, I'm thinking I remember Magic Frog Crochet. Did you come like a week ago or two or something? I kind of remember that you've been here. Am I right? Or did we meet somewhere else on another live or another? I don't know. Oh yeah, you're from Kentucky. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. I kind of remembered. Oh, that name. I know that name. All of these frogs. I love frogs. Well, it's not that I want them for a pet, but I like them. Kermit the Frog is so cute. Ay, ay, ay. And then from one frog to another, Rosie, green, frog green, Rosie. Oh, did you send me that photo? Let me check. Let me check if you sent me that photo, Rosie, as you said. Oh, where do I find? Oh no, I have to go on the other Mac. That's true. Enter here to see. I don't get up that email. I just have my school email there. But on this school Mac, I get both of them. Or maybe you sent it on the community post? Ah, no, fuck yet. Okay. I'll wait. Maybe it will be another day, I guess. I just thought that you said it's problem solved, that you had found it or something. Your Kermit impression was spot on. I go, well, I don't know about that, but that's the typical him, yeah. Sweet home Alabama, where the stars are blue. I don't know the lyrics, so maybe I'm singing. Oh my goodness, it's so cute when small children sing their songs. They don't know the lyrics because they haven't even read it, because they don't know how to read yet, like for real. But so they listen and they just sing it. And we had these Christmas songs in Norwegian that they were going to sing, and they sing very beautifully, but the lyrics is a little bit off. So, but that's just cute. It's not as cute when I do it, but when they do it, it's so cute. One, I have to translate these now into English, but one is it's kind of like, now is the sacred hour. And instead of sacred, because sacred is hellig, And lucky is heldig. And of course, she sings, "Now is the lucky hour." um, with it in the stars, and yeah, you know. And the other was singing, that was the Santa song. That doesn't make sense, actually. It was just a word that she didn't sing as she should. But then the same song as this girl, two other girls were singing. Instead of, they were supposed to sing that, um, look, heaven is resting on the earth's yellow straws. And instead of singing the yellow straws, gule straw, gule, yellow, they sung skumle, and that is scared, or scary. on uh, on the earth's scary straw. Oh, it's so cute when they do it. Very, very sweet and cute. And I was not going to correct them, because when they've learned it, like, it's kind of been internalized by them, it's better to leave it and let they discover it in a year or two or four. I'm so looking forward to the day when I don't have to knit with you, but I can crochet with you. That's going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now I'm going to go on a decreasing around again there. First decrease there. Okay, and now all blue. True blue. And Magic Frog Crochet says, kids are great. When my niece was little, she thought I was the evil queen from Snow White. She was all serious and said, you need to put on a pink dress and twirl, and then you turn good. Oh, that's awesome. That is fantastic. I guess she was pretty scared of you then. Of course, she prefers a pretty pink dress. I actually you know about Matilda, right? From the Roald Dahl, the Matilda book, or the movie. The little girl who can read, and she goes to the school where Miss Honey is so nice and Miss Trunchbull is terrible, the principal. And my first years of teaching, when I lived in the northern part of Norway, that's when Matilda came out as a movie. And I was going to this family's home, and the oldest girl was 9, I think, be 10. And we were going there to watch this movie, or I'm not sure if we were going to watch the movie, but at least they had been watching the movie, and I think maybe they wanted us to see it as well. And when we came, me and I don't know who else, and she said, "Oh, Linda, you have to watch this movie. You look just like Miss Trunchbull." And I just, okay, let me see. I had read the book, so I knew about the character. But when I saw her, I just, uh-oh. But okay, I know what you mean. I was a bit kind of alike. I could see it, actually, even though everybody was saying, oh, no, of course not. But I could see it. I knew what she meant. Pure things come from pure hearts, from children, right? There's an expression in Norwegian. I'm not sure if you have it in the States. You get the truth from children and alcoholics or drinkers, intoxicated people. That's let's see. Magic Frog Crochet says she wasn't worried about it. She was very independent even then. And Renee says, I always identified with the villain's Magic Frog. And Rosie says, did you offer her a red apple? Yeah, did you? And Magic Frog Crochet, I love Roald Dahl's work, not as a person, but his work. Yeah, like Charlie and Chocolate Factory, Big Friendly Giant, Witches. Has so many books that are really, really good and fantastic books. And Renee says, my grandson loves his books. And Magic Frog Crochet, I always fantasized about being Maleficent when I was little. To this day, I don't think she overreacted. Yeah. I always teased her with the apples. With apples, huh? Yeah, right, of course. Here you have an apple. You must eat it. And Renee says, like the Wicked Witch of the West in Oz, she was really misunderstood. I guess I've seen that movie, or I haven't read the book, but I cannot remember if I really have seen the movie either. I just heard about it a lot of times. I can't say I've heard so much about it to the extent that I know the story. So, but I guess I should see that one. I really guess so. Decrease, let's say 1, 2, from the back, and then 1 and 1, and then these 2. Good. And Magic Frog Crochet says, I enjoy his mystery or horror stories as well. There are some good ones. I remember when I grew up, the Norwegian television, we only had one channel. There were some Fridays, there were, these horror criminal things, and it was from Roald Dahl. So sometimes it was others like Agatha Christie or something, but some of them was from Roald Dahl. I didn't kind of get it, but the children's books I really love. So I don't remember anything of his work for adults. I just know that he wrote them. And Laurie says, haha, you're prettier than that actress. You look like her prettier sister. Well, you should have seen me back then, because then, first of all, I didn't wear glasses. And then I kind of wore a bun here. Not all the time, but sometimes. And the way I dressed, and I was big and everything, I kind of looked like, and also now I'm kind of a little bit tanned, even though now it's winter, so I'm not that tanned. But now I'm used to getting tanned like a brown color, more or less, right? But back then, if I had a tan, it was red. And mostly I wasn't. I didn't have a tan, so I was quite white, and with a little redness here and there. I looked pretty much like her. But anyways. And Magic Frog says that they just ganged up on her, Renee. It makes no sense. They killed her flipping sister. Dorothy and Ginger are the villains. Exactly. Laurie, the package is on the way. Okay, Linda has sent a package to Laurie. It says Tuesday delivery. And Magic Frog Crochet. Oh, I haven't watched them all, Linda. Roald Dahl's Tales of the Unexpected or something. Yeah, exactly. When you say that, I remember that was the thing. Roald Dahl's Tales of Unexpected Things. So, Laurie says, yes, if you watch the Wicked series, it was the good witches that were actually cruel. Ooh. And Renee says, we like James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, I I think I read it, but not really. I haven't gotten that much into that one, but I know the book. I mean, the front of the book. Yeah, and Laurie concurs. And Magic Frog Crochet says, I read the books years and years ago, the Wicked series. But even before, there was something off about Glinda. She was gaslighting Dorothy to do her dirty work. Yeah, and Magic Frog like James as well. Laurie, thanks, Linda Snyder. Got to your 2 days faster than it's originally. I guess it arrived 2 days before than it should. And Glinda, is that the green one? Asks Rosie. No, Glinda is the pink one. Pink fluffy one. And Renee says, when I homeschooled, we read aloud to each other, so I knew he could read. Good. That is good. And the wizard too. Oh, I have to decrease. Let's see. Yeah. 1 off and 2 off and from the back, and 1 there and 1 there, and these 2 together. I guess I should have moved that stitch marker, but I'll take it the next round. Rosie doesn't know these stories. I don't either, with the Glinda and the pink and the whatever. I don't know those. Glinda used to crap out of the wizard. Used the crap out of the wizard. Okay. Glinda just wanted to control Oz. She needs a good smack on her own wand. Rosie just saw the trailer. Yeah. Oscar Wilde freaked him out a bit. Yeah. Oscar Wilde freaked out who? Glinda? Oz? Did Oscar Wilde wrote The Wizard of Oz? I don't know who wrote it. Was that Oscar Wilde? Magic Frog Crochet. I bet it did, Renee. My youngest is actually named after an Oscar Wilde story. Wow. Renee's grandson. Okay, Oscar Wilde freaked out Renee's grandson. Made sure we explored a lot of literature. Frank Albaum wrote The Wizard of Oz. Dorian Gray. I haven't heard of Dorian Gray. Dorian. I worked with a Dorian, but she was Norwegian though. Dorian, but it was with an E instead of an A. Oh, I'm warm. I mean, can you blame me? I put on the heater and I'm sitting here in this warm light also. And out it was a good temperature today. Well, like 24 degrees Celsius. Not now in the evening though. But I'm guessing it's like 14 out. And in the morning it will be like 10, I guess, as it has been the last days. 10 degrees Celsius. That's 10 degrees above freezing point. Ah, Vincent. That is an amazing story, especially for the time. The Wizard of Oz, or is it Dorian Vincent another story? I'm not a cheater, says Magic Frog Crochet, but I have told the husband there are 2 men I would totally cheat on with, Vincent Price and Don Knotts. What are we gonna say now, Rosie? Let's stretch our fingers. Let's do a little Lori stretch, shall we? I'm just going to decrease twice here. 1, 2. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? There. And 1, and 1, and 2 together. And then just going off there. Let's do a little... Oh, Chuck is here? L'Uncle Woman is Chuck. Hello, hello. Well, yeah. First I do what I always do. But then I should rest it, right? But I'm kind of doing this. I'm just stretching, and I don't think I want to stretch it too much like that. And then it's my right hand or fingers. These fingers kind of falls asleep at times. Chuck is long, cool woman. Long, cool woman. Oh, yeah. And Chuck seems to me like Charlie, like a man, but I guess it's not. I wish I could crochet like you knit, says Brianna. It's so fast and don't even have to look. Yeah, me too. I wish I could crochet like I knit. But it is way easier to knit like that than to crochet. At least when there's one color, then it's just it's no pattern, so I just don't have to wash. This round I just have blue, so then I don't have to watch all the time. Hello, Dolly. I have a fly walking on my Mac here, on my keyboard, just entering the space key with his mouth, kind of smelling. And now he's on the key, on the space key, walking onto the command, and then kind of walking off of it, but his back. Oh, there he walked off the command key. And now on to, well, he turned around again, and now he's on the option button. Now he's off again. Come on, come to my hand, will you? Come here, Carlos. I'm pretty close. I'm like 2 centimeters away from him. Come on. Oh, wow. I'm almost touching him and he doesn't fly. He's just moving a little bit. I'm just a half a centimeters away from him. What's happening to this fly? There he flew. Look, he's on my... This is my new pet, guys. Look, my new pet. I'm domaining in. I'm in control now. Oh no, I didn't get him. Long cool woman says, yes, my nickname is derived from a given name. It's a long story. And is that Charlotte then? Isn't your name Charlotte? And Laurie says, he really was a good human and I loved Vincent's acting. Renee says, I'm working on a floral pattern for the yoke, on the yoke. I have to go slower than on that knitting. Yeah, I guess so. Floral pattern, that seems really, really complicated. And magic, frog crochet. Yes, Laurie. And oh, Lord, so handsome. That old school handsome. My knitting is so slow, says long cool woman, or Chuck, but it's fun sometimes. And Rosie says, but crocheting is faster. Crochet is faster in the sense well, I knit faster than I crochet, but crocheting is faster because you get further on. Well, on knitting, I use smaller or tinier, thinner needles than hooks, and the yarn is thinner. And well, not always, but anyways, it's like there are more holes, in crocheted items than in knitted products. Three times today I have done this, and these have been coming off the needle, and I had to pick them up. I do not like when the stitches fall off my when I drop stitches. I do not like that. It's because this needle, this circular needle, is too short for the time being, but it's going to be better and better as I decrease more and more. Let's see now. I'm around here. Oh, I have to decrease. Yeah, there and there. From the back. Oops, yes, so there. And there. And now there's just one round with nothing happening, just the blue. Great. Awesome. Well, when I go live on Sunday, I will be at the ranch, actually. I hope the internet will work. It does normally work, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm just giving you a heads up. I won't be here, so I'll be having other surroundings. That's gonna be interesting, I guess. I'm not sure where to sit, but I'll find out. Plenty of room, but maybe I'm not sure if I can sit outside if the internet reaches outside. Oh, Charisse is your name. Some friends call me Char. My ex turned that into Chuck. It's stuck, unlike him. Oh, that's too bad. Chuck, Charisse, Cherish. Cherise should be with one S, I guess. So I guess it will be Charis. I need, Magic Frog Crochet needs to get back to work. It's so good to see you, Linda, and everyone. Take care and stay warm, everyone. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for showing up. That was so nice. And Merry Christmas to you as well. If I don't speak to you, have a wonderful holiday. And see you later when the time, when it's about time. I mean, when you come around next time. Thank you so much. What happened now? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Rosie says, I'm knitting double-stranded with fingering weight yarn. That seems like it's very thin. It did not look good single. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're knitting with double-stranded because it wasn't looking good single. I guess it was too thin, so you needed to double-strand it. And Chuck says, you what right? Cherise emphasizes the second syllable. I was named after Sid Charis. It's French. Charis. Oui, oui, oui. C'est Charisse. Thanks for the update on that. Love that, Chuck. Laurie says, I was named because my parents didn't think it was a common name. I'm thinking, Laurie, is your name Lorraine originally? Or is it Laurie? Or what is it? Maybe it's Laurie, like the van, Laurie, or was it Lorraine? I love the name Lorraine. I mean, I think it's so lovely. I remember having that as my favorite name at some point. But my favorite name is Camilla. Camilla. And Renee says, I named my daughter Cherry. She hated when people pronounce it Sherry. Yeah. Sherry, let's have sherry with the soup, shall we? And Rosie says, I was named after both grandmas, Rosa Maria. So Rosa Maria is your name, and one of your grandmothers was Rosa and the other was Maria. Am I right? Yeah, Cherry. That's nice. Mm-mm. Say it like the French. Charisse. 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 Lorraine. Purple rain, purple rain. No, it's Laurie. Oh, okay. And I graduated with 6 Lauries. That's amazing. 6 Lauries. That was really popular that year. What happened in 19... what year are you from? 1968? I'm not sure. What happened that year? I'm 71. The year 71. There were a lot of Lindas in Norway in my year, and the year before and the year after. A lot of Lindas. I don't know why. Linda Ronstedt, maybe? That's what I figured. Actually, in my first Spanish class, we were 3 Lindas and 2 Ingun, Ingun is not a popular name, but my sister is called that. And she was in my class, in my Spanish class, even though she's 1 year younger, because she started Spanish the first year of high school, and I started Spanish my second year of high school, and we were in the same class. And we were 2 Ingun and 3 Lindas. And in her class, there were 3 Inguns. And that is unheard of. That is not a really like popular name. So it was just, what? Really? What's happening? And there was actually one other Charisse in my last high school, that's spelled differently. And Rosa says, I was the only one, but now Rosa is a trend. Yeah. Laurie just turned 55. Oh, so you're just 1 year older than me. No, you're not even. You're just 3 months older than me. That's cool. So you're a 70 model. I'm a 71 model. So happy birthday. That was. Samantha says, I have to go now. Nice to spend time with you all. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye, Sam. Very, very nice that you were here. And Renee says there were not a lot of Renees in Tennessee. No, I remember there were in Norway. We had a Renee, but I was a boy, but it was Renee with 1 E, of course, in the end, right? Do you have that as well? Boys are Renee with 1 E? Well, in the States, you have names that are both boys and girls normally, right? Like Dylan, I think. A lot of names actually. Charlie, Kim, maybe. Uh, that's a pretty shade of blue. Looks like Prussian blue. Are you thinking about this? Dark blue. Yeah, she actually ordered the next one for the same color, but I'm uncertain if I have enough, so I will not do that. I will make it either brown or lighter blue. Not light blue, but quite a bit lighter than this. We'll see. I'll have to look at that tomorrow after school. And Renee says, I'm a 63 model, and next month I'm a. Oh, you will. Wow, you're 63 model, and next year we will be 63. That's pretty cool. 63, so you're 8 years older. That means you are 61, 62. You'll be turned 62. Yeah, you'll turn 62 then. Or you'll turn 60. No, 60. You just write that you will turn 63, and I'm just trying to count how. Oh my goodness. Linda, wake up. You shouldn't be asleep now. I have to untangle this. Do I? Yes, I do. And Linda Snyder says, my mom's sister named me, but my dad was expecting a boy since he already had a girl. So my middle name is Paulette after that. Ah, yeah. Linda Paulette. Linda Paulette. I wanted to have another name, or I wanted to have like an extra name. And especially when we had this game that we played when we were younger, when we were children. It was, we could go one step for each letter that we had in our name. So I like to say that my name is Linda Teresa. Linda Teresa. I love that name. And then I had a lot of E's, right? So if the letter was E, I could go a lot of steps. Totally cheating. Totally cheating. Is that your name? Yes, it is. It's my second name. Yeah, right. That was not nice. I wasn't too nice when I was little. I wasn't too bad either, but I wasn't very nice. Always. Why? Tell me why? Why? Why is it tangling up so much? Taylor, yeah, that's of course a name that is both girls and boys, right? How much are you charging for these sweaters? Yeah, thank you for that question. I'm horrible at pricing, but luckily this client is very good with me. I mean, when she asked me last year, how much would you take for making me a sweater like this? It was another pattern, but how much will you take? And I just, well, I think I have to take like 80 euros. And I was thinking with the yarn and all, I would make like 30 euros. 80, no, that's way too cheap. You need at least 100. And then for the yarn apart. Really? Wow. Okay. So 150 euros is what she pays me. Because she is a very good lady. And I'm 9 sweaters. That's her order. That may change. Maybe she'll just find out in a month that well, you don't have to make anymore. So we just cut one or two of those. I don't know. But yeah. If I was a professional and if this was in Norway, 150 euros, including the yarn, would be very cheap. It would be at least 200. But I am very happy with the 150, and I'm not a professional. Even though I can knit without looking, I'm really not a professional. Laurie says Taylor was the most common. Could be either gender name I saw as a teacher. Ah, yeah. Honestly, about 50-50. Yeah, exactly. So I find that kind of hilarious, or I mean, not hilarious, but so strange that there are so many names that are there for both boys and girls. But actually, I've had in the same class two Noahs, Noa without the H, and one was a girl and one was a boy. And that's a first for me. That's Noah for a girl, but here in Spain, that is normal actually. Noah for a girl. In Norway, I've heard that the name Bente could be both for boys and girls, but it's most for me it's a girl's name. But the word Janne in Norwegian is a girl's name, but in Swedish the same name is a boy's name. That's a bit strange for us. Mm-hmm. 63 was a good year, yeah. It's weird. Don't feel that old now. Mm-mm. And Linda Schneider, I'll be 75 next August. Wow, that's a kind of a roundish day, right? 75. That's 3/4 to 100. I remember I was, oh, I'm a quarter to 100, and then I'm halfway to 100. Yay, that's 50. That's 50. In junior high, I picked another two. I picked Amy. Don't ask me why. Oh, okay. You picked like, call me Amy. Yeah. Mine was just when I was a child, like 10 years old or so. And it was in the streets playing with the other children. I agree that's worth $150. Thank you. And Renee says, depends on what yarn you use. This sweater I am making has almost 300 in yarn. Oh my goodness. Well, of course. Okay, the job, she pays me 100 for the job and 50 for the yarn. This is just 50 euros, more or less. Is it? Yeah, more or less. I'm not sure how many skeins I'm using, but I think I'm going to use at least 12 of the blue and probably 5 of the other. So 17 times 3, because I think it's 3, maybe 350. I just say it more or less, right? So 17 times 3 is, yeah, 51 euros. So, yeah, more or less. Uh-oh. And Brianna says, that sounds beautiful. I'm going to wear this flipping thing till I die. Oops. Yeah. I wore my sweater the other day at school, and it kept me too warm. It was so warm. So I guess I won't be using it much here. But if I go to Norway in wintertime, it will come in handy. And Brianna asks Renee if she's knitting it. Seeking, absolutely not seeking that. It's merino. Oh, that yarn is merino wool, silk, and cashmere. Yeah, I would never sell it. Yeah, of course. They would pay you with a house or something. Would have to pay you a whole salary or something. No, you should keep it, of course. Yes, it's knitted. I am on a guest this year to be the best knitter I can be. Oh, on a quest, yeah. Doing lots of new things. That's awesome. Very good. What's happening? Is that my phone? Yes, it is. Well, let's see if there's something important. Don't think so, though. Nah, doesn't seem like it. Ooh. Tomorrow. Oh no. Oh, I forgot something I have to do. I'm just gonna write something now because I remember it. Sorry about that. I hope it's okay that I will take a couple of minutes just writing a message because I've forgotten. I should have done it on Monday or Tuesday. And today it's Thursday and it's for tomorrow. Um, there. Oh, I've written it. Oh, I have to catch up here. I have been wearing my sweater a lot. I love it. Going to make another one, but in blue, different pattern. Cool. And Brianna says, I want to see that sweater so badly. Yeah. Yeah, that would be really nice. And it says, you can see some of it on my last video. Okay, cool. It's called Autumn Alpine on Ravelry, the pattern. Okay, okay. just gonna head in the last video, that one. Is it the one, the video where can you teach an old dog new tricks? Is it that video? Or was I mistaken now? Not selling of me and my typos. Oh, sorry. Looking forward to seeing it more than I'm. Yeah. Did you write the pattern? Brianna asks if you write the pattern. Is anybody else having Christmas anxiety? I have not Christmas anxiety. I have knitting anxiety, and especially now that I have to unravel all of this. I haven't got time for this. Well, since I'm not going to do this second sweater in this color, I could just start a new skein, right? No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm out of time. In what direction? Renee didn't write it. Renee says, I have had a lot of anxiety over Christmas, but nothing new for you. Rosie, just too much to do. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything now. I mean, I have bought the cabbage or whatever, and my friend is going to make the dinner, and I'm just, well, I'm going tomorrow to buy her a present. And today I bought her presents from her sister because she asked me if I could buy her a present. And so I did that. I'm not, for me, Christmas is like some other day. It's going to be nice to be off work, relaxing, knitting, as that is relaxing. It could be, but not now that I'm doing all of this. I know it's a tough time for a ton of people. Yeah. Some dogs, some tricks. And Laura says, yes, I'm sitting Christmas stuff right now and seeing all the stuff I haven't gotten ready. Yeah. And Rosie says, I have to be careful to be relaxed at Christmas. Bad memories. Oh, that's too bad. That is really too bad, Rosie. I'm sorting Christmas stuff right now. Yeah, hugs to Lori, says Lanka Woman. I'm right there with you. Rosie, but I am really thankful that I can be cozy and relaxed. Oh, that's, I really love that, Rosie. And Brianna says, Linda, did you say earlier your friend is going to be helping you with knitting? Yes. Since, well, I'm going there. I guess I'd go there tomorrow. She asked me, can you come tomorrow instead of a Saturday? And normally I like to just stay Friday at home just to, sleep or not sleep, but relax in my chair. But when I have finished up here, she will do the neckline for me. And I have to do that up to here first. So tomorrow when I do that, she can be doing the ribbing on the second sweater for me. So she's going to help me with that and the two necklines. So hopefully I will be done until, the 23rd, or at least the 24th. That's the deadline. The really deadline. And she is a professional. I'm not, but she is. That's going to be well done. Really nicely done. Let's move this stitch marker now because it's so far away. Over the hills and far away. She sounds like a really good friend. Yeah, she is. Absolutely. And she helps everybody in her family. When she lived in Norway, and she actually had a knitting cafe at her house for her nieces and nephews. Well, one nephew came, and her nieces and the in-laws. I mean, her nephews' wives, and when they didn't do a proper job, she just took over and helped and just did it for them. Everybody coming to her like, I don't know what to do now. Oh, it can't be like this. I'm gonna unravel it and do it for you. She just is like that. So she used to have her own knitting store a lot of years ago. Um, yeah, but she is really professional. She does not like to send off things that are mediocrely done. Well, she doesn't send them away if they are. At least she won't put her name on it. So even though she helped me with the last sweater that I had to finish, that I made for the first 4 sweaters, she helped me with one of the necklines, and she was not happy about how that sweater turned out. I think it was because I had used too thick of a needle, so it didn't look too well, and my decreasing part was very loose. She didn't like it, and some other things, and it was not something that she would have sent off as her work. But I think it was okay, but it wasn't perfect, right? And my client was happy about it. I didn't see the big fuss over it, but she's very picky, according when it comes to that. Last Friday, you spent a couple of hours with me, says Laurie. Thanks for fitting me in. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but actually, it hasn't kind of hit me until these last days that, whoo, I'm in a hurry. I mean, I really, really have to pick up the pace. Of course, I've always known that, well, now I'm going to be off work, so I have the whole day. But also, when I'm sitting in my recliner and listening to podcasts, I get more done, even though I don't have to watch all the time here. It's kind of when you're watching something, it is kind of um, it takes away a little time. You stop more than just listening to a podcast. Also, when I am with my friend, I stop more. But of course, I am not going to work these days, so I will have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, 4 complete days to make that other sweater. And tomorrow, Friday, she will start. So, yeah, I think it will work. Laura says you'll get to see it on the 23rd, Rosie. Yeah, that one. Yeah, an edited version because we were super chatty. Yes, we talked for more than 2 hours. Maybe it was even 3. I don't know. It was 2.5 hours. Maybe it was for a long time. It was really, really nice. Rosie says, "How cool! I want to try and find a crafting club here in Vienna. Would be fun. Absolutely." And Laurie says, I keep trying to convince my hubby to learn crochet so that I can make more stuff. Yeah, right. So he can make it for you, of course. Of course. 4 hands is better than 2. Gonna get hopefully the double done. At least 1/3 more, maybe. How can I get this? This is so troublesome. And Linda Snyder says, I was a bit leery of including a small thread ornament in some cards I sent. I was worried that they were not perfect. Yeah. Brenda says, what would you say knitting is easier on your hands and fingers versus crochet? Um, Let me think. It depends. It depends. I think I think actually they're the same. But of course, if I am crocheting with thick yarn, that is not easy on the hands. But crocheting normally, I mean, like a granny square cardigan or something, that's easy on my hands, as I remember. But it's been such a long time since I've done that. But I think that is easy on my hands, while the amigurumi stuff can be a bit, not it can be, it is a bit that these falls asleep. They fall asleep. But yeah, the knitting I have to stop regularly because they fall asleep. Those two fingers. Come on. Come on now. Come on, Irene. You just have to wait. Come on, Eileen. Just Oi. It's never easy. Easy street. Easy street. Easy street. Actually, I just think it's some yarn that is stuck, kind of making a knot that's not supposed to be there. Hi, Erin. Hello. Yeah, what is perfect? Good question. uh, Sorry, I was just asking Linda or saying nothing is perfect. Yeah, I bet they were beautiful. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Words can bring you down, oh no. So don't you bring me down today, no matter what you say, no matter what you do. Hey, perfection is not an affliction that I have. I think perfection is a myth. And honestly, I just make it work too much to ever worry about perfection. Thank you, Laurie. I totally agree. And Rosie gets cramp when knitting. Laurie, however, I have overcome it. It is. Brianna says, what are the foods you always have for Christmas? Wondering if it's different from the States. Yeah. I bet it's very different because thank you so much for the questions, Brianna. I really like that because what to talk about? Christmas food for Norwegians is not turkey. Well, for some it may be turkey, but that's very seldom. But I guess that would be more New Year's Eve, but not for everybody. But for me, that I'm from the west part of Norway, there it is sheep. I mean, salted or smoked sheep ribs, actually. Long ribs. It's so good. And what goes with it is just potatoes and It's kind of a cabbage, but it's not cabbage. It's kind of a root cabbage, a yellow, kind of like yuca, Spanish or South American thing, but it's not yuca. But a mixture between cabbage and a yuca. I don't know. I think it's really good. We make a puree of it, so it's so nice. Yeah, those three things actually. Those are the three ingredients. But if you are living on the east part of Norway, then it is a pig's rib. That is the typical, and with that, that's much more difficult to make. You have to get the part on the top very hard and stuff, and it's difficult to make. And they have some cabbage, sour cabbage or whatever, and sausages and potatoes and whatnot. I'm not actually sure. We had my mom used to make that for the second, I mean, 25th or 22nd, 25th or 26th or something. But our favorite was the other one. So those are the typical ones. In the north of Norway, though, it could be cod, the fish. Some places, and some places another fish that's horrible. It's kind of like jelly. It looks like jelly, and it's just horrible. We actually had that for one Christmas when I was young. Oh, I'm getting there. When I was going to my dad's then second, well, girlfriend, later to be his second wife. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah. Okay. And they had that fish one Christmas, and it was horrible. Kind of destroyed my whole Christmas. It didn't, but I usually say that. But we always had a good time there because we played a lot of games, and we had the sheep ribs the next day, so it wasn't a big deal. It's just that for us it was the day of the 24th. So yeah, that's, and also in the morning, I mean, not in the morning, but like 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon, we normally eat porridge, rice porridge, warm rice and milk. And the tradition is that we put a little almond inside. Well, take off the thing, the brown around it, so it's white, and put it in the porridge, and whoever gets that almond will win a prize, and that prize is normally a pig in marzipan. Marzipan pig. I don't like marzipan, so I don't mind. I don't care. And that rice porridge is later used for dessert for many people. Cold, that will be rice then with cold rice with milk, and also with cream, whipped cream, and with a red sauce on it. And red sauce can be warm. Not everybody has that, but it's pretty common. I'm a bit off here. Let me see. Oh, now I have to have a round with decreasing again. Okay. Hello, Bonbon. Nice of you to join us. I'm kind of thinking that Bonbon, haven't you been here before? I think you've been here before, but it's been a long time. Am I right? Or am I wrong? I kind of remember that Bonbon name. I feel like it anyway. Al is making AI is making real things look less than perfect. The ornaments were wonderful, I'm sure, Linda Snyder. Says Rosie. I made myself a green elf hat. I had so many compliments. Cool. Laurie says, I want to know this. Thanks for the question. Ah, yeah. And Renee says, time for me to pick up my grandson from school. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, Renee. It was really, really a very good time again. Thank you so much. Do you have a special dessert? Yeah, that's rice pudding is the typical. Also, it could be caramel pudding. That's also pretty common. Let me see. There and there. And then white. Rosie said we had special cookies for dessert. My mother did standing rib roast that would melt in your mouth. Corn casserole. Candied yawns. Pecan pie, roasted vegetables with olive oil and garlic. Man, memories. And Rosie says, and Zelten, which is a fruit bread. Yeah, fruit bread like with raisins and something in it, fruit, dried fruit. That's typical here and in Norway as well, if it's the same then. Just in different shapes for Norway and here in Spain. Plus butter. And also cookies. Oh, yeah. It's kind of tradition, not so much anymore, but by some it is still, that you have to make 7 different cookies for Christmas. And there are lots more. Oh, I'm making a mistake. Lots more that could be made, but that you have 7 different types, that's what's expected of you if you're a great housewife or whatever. I've never made that. I've hardly made one. Brianna says, Linda, do you know what they have in Spain for Christmas? Yes, in Spain, it is very often fish or seafood, actually, not fish per se, but seafood. So lots of calamares and yeah, those kinds of things. Also, Russian salad, different salads and stuff. So, but the typical is seafood. That is strange for me. But I had it once and it was okay just to try, but it's not my cup of tea actually. But being in Spain and visiting some friends that are Spanish for Christmas, of course you have to try their traditions. Raisin, dried pears, plums, dates, figs, etc. The dates I'm not very fond of, but the rest, yummy. Hi, Elisa. Hello. Drive by, thumbs up, running errands. We'll catch the replay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for just showing up, Lisa. Thank you. And oh, look at those hearts Lisa sending, huh? Thank you so much. Sugar cookies and snowball cookies are traditional for us. Sugar cookies, sockerkake, snowball cookies, snowball. The kind of cookie that I like is my favorite is actually puffed rice. I'm not sure. Do you know that puffed rice? It's the rice that has been blown up, so it's kind of airy inside, and then dipped in chocolate like a ball. Ball. It's not a ball, but put together, and then it's not melted. It's stiffened. It dries, and then that's fantastic. That's my favorite. But I haven't had that in some years. That's okay. Oh my goodness, we're approaching midnight. This live went very, very fast. Very quickly. So I'm just gonna do this round and then I'm gonna go off and I will have to prepare for tomorrow something for school. Yeah, gonna write a little message to each child. Should have done that already, but did not. Tomorrow I'll be printing it out and putting them on some hearts, red hearts, for a Merry Christmas note to them. Decrease. And decrease. And there and there. Oh, my eyes are getting dry as well, so I can hardly read now. I have to go so close. Rosie says, my favorite are orange chocolate cookies. I also love orange chocolate. We had that in Norway, and it's so good. And yesterday I actually bought, or the day before, some orange chocolate cookies because I thought, oh, I will like them. But I think it was too much orange, like the fruit, the dried fruit. I like the scent of it, the taste of it, but not like the real orange kind of. But yeah. And that sounds yummy. And Rosie says they are antidepressive. Wow. Like for real, or is just like it's just working as that because it's so good. Yummy, yummy. Yeah. That's amazing. Oh, actually, I think I need to go off now because I'm so tired, getting so tired. Um, yeah. But thank you so much for being here, everyone. It was so nice. Very, very nice. Rosa says, I put orange zest from bio oranges in. Oh, thank you, Erin. Yeah, it is coming along, right? Here is it now. Let me see. The two sleeves, the body part. So I've gotten to here more or less. So I have this part to go. Then I have to stop and my friend will take over and then I can continue on the second sweater. And both of them, continue. I have to start the second sweater and both of them have to be completed hopefully on Tuesday, but latest on Wednesday, 24th, when I have to deliver them. We Americans overdo everything. My grandma would have 2 main dishes. Oh, and everybody's favorite dessert. What? We couldn't move. Yeah, we can't move either. We overeat kind of that those ribs from the sheep or the lamb. People say that the lamb meat is better than the sheep meat. I don't know if the difference, but yeah. So yeah, you are so fast at making a. Yeah, I am fast, but now I'm kind of nervous about them getting to be ready on Tuesday. But of course, I have the whole Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to be working on it. So on the two, it should be possible. Or it is possible, and I will do it. And with a little help from a friend, I will get there. Absolutely. Well, my eyes are kind of sliding here, so I think I will just say thank you so much for everybody being here, and take care, everyone. I will go live on Sunday. That's the plan, anyways, at 6 o'clock Norwegian European time. That is 12 o'clock in the morning Eastern, US Eastern, and 11 o'clock in the morning US Central. So hopefully I will see some of you there, maybe everybody, and maybe somebody else. But thank you so much. You'll get it done, says. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye bye.